Hello, welcome back to the YouTube channel. I am Nick from Australia. Hope you guys are doing well on this Friday night. The Cowboys beat the Titans tonight, 36 points to 6. And we just seen the Roosters beat the Rabbitohs, 28 points to 12. Boy, oh boy, what about that? Friday night football, how good is it? It's good to have the footy on. Oh man, before I get into the Friday night football review, I just want to give a couple of quick shout outs. Very quick. Shout out to Isaac Ritchie, Entertain House, NRL Vids 090, Dean Sullivan, and Warriors NRL Fanatics, and the Bundy Chick 82. Go and check those YouTube channels out if you haven't already. Alright, let's get into the Friday night football review. I am in a very good mood. Let's go back to the first game, which was at 6 o'clock between the Cowboys and the Titans. Now, was I impressed with the Cowboys tonight? Not 100% impressed, but they did what they had to do to get the job done. Obviously, taking on a club like the Gold Coast, who are nothing more than a failed organisation. People who support them are a bunch of fucking clowns. I don't know how anyone supports that club. You know, they can't get anything right. I'll give them credit. They played pretty good for about 25 minutes of the first half, but after that, they sort of just fell into a heap. You know, the first try for the Cowboys come from Ben Hampton, and I thought he was outstanding on the wing, Ben Hampton. Even though I don't think he's a winger, but he did well tonight. Scored 2 tries. And then Brian Kelly did this try like it was like a friggin' basketball move in NBA. It's like he put on this mad step, and he went in and scored a pretty good try. Then it was 6-all, and then the Cowboys got over again. And then, you know, I just thought 14-6 at halftime was a pretty comfortable lead for the Cowboys. And then, you know, the Titans were second half, they just kept turning the ball over, stupid errors. The discipline was quite poor, and they were never going to be a chance. Once it got to 20-6, I knew it was game over. Titans were no hope. Kyle Feldt had a pretty bad game. He had an off night, which is fair enough, but it happens. You can't be good every week. Mitchell Dunn and Cohen Hess ended up in the sin bin, which was a bit disappointing, but I thought Hess was really strong tonight. You know, the man of the match for me, I thought Valentine Holmes was outstanding. I thought he was all class tonight. Drinkwater played well, even though he did threw a couple intercepts there for Jonas Pearson, but, you know, he was just out of this world tonight. I thought he really controlled the game well. I thought Jake Clifford at halfback was outstanding. Tamalolo, he didn't play much minutes tonight because I think Paul Green was taking the Titans pretty lightly, and I don't think he wanted to risk that much for the Titans. You know, Titans were competitive for a fair while, but again, they just don't have the quality and they just don't have the class of the likes of Drinkwater, Valentine Holmes, and Tamalolo. They haven't got that outstanding X-Factor player. And, you know, the Cowboys' attack ended up clicking. You know, the Titans were defending on their goal line for a while, but, you know, you don't have to score in that play. You just kicking goals, build some pressure, wear them out, and then just take advantage of tired forwards and edges. You know, the new 6 again rule was really helping the Cowboys a bit tonight. Titans' just discipline was awful. They couldn't get it right, and at the end of the day, you know, I thought the Cowboys were really strong. My man of the match would go to Valentine Holmes. My top 5 Cowboys players tonight. Number 5, I would go with Josh Maguire. He was good. Number 4, I would go with number 4, Jordan McLean. Number 4, he was good. Number 3, I'd go with what's his name, Jake Clifford. Number 3, I'd go Tamalolo. Number 2, I would go with Scott Drinkwater. Number 1, I'd go with Valentine Holmes. They were outstanding tonight. All right, let's move on to the game we just witnessed. So obviously the Cowboys won that game, 36 points to 6. Great win for the Cowboys. Now let's move on to the next one, which was the game between the Roosters and the Rabbitohs. The Roosters got a win, 28 points to 12. And I thought the Roosters were really strong tonight. It was a very good game of football, high quality. Both sides had a lot of quality. Souths, you obviously had a few out, and it was always going to be tough for them. I almost picked the margin. I think I said Roosters by 20. They won by 16 in the end. I thought James Tedesco was just out of this world tonight. He was definitely my man in the match. I thought Luke Keary played well. It's a great kicking game. He was really good, Luke Keary. The Morris, especially Brett Morris, the Morris boys were really strong. Tupou with the first try. Daniel Tupou was great as well. Boyd Cordner's first game back, he was exceptional. I did put on a late multi there with Roosters to win, and Boyd Cordner to score, won me about $40. So thank you to the Roosters and thank you to Boyd Cordner on that $40 win. I'm sure I'll spend that on Super Saturday tomorrow and try and double it. But look, well done to the Roosters getting their first win of the season. I thought they really started well. They got that first try with Tupou. Their forward pack was dominant. I thought Lindsay Collins did a great job in the first 20 minutes or so. He was outstanding with his running meters and his aggression. His energy was outstanding. I thought Cordner was good. Crichton was a bit quiet. Radley was really strong, putting on some big hits. May have to face the judiciary for a little tackle that might have went over the horizontal, but I thought Radley, I think that tackle might be okay with that. Might get a fine for it. I don't think he deserves a week for it. It should be okay. Radley was outstanding. He was really strong tonight. Also, going back to the Cowboys game for a minute, Reece Robson, I actually got to put him in the top 5. Reece Robson was good for the Cowboys tonight. He scored 2 tries off the bench. I'd have Robson as the third best on field. He was outstanding. But look, going back to the Roosters game, Tedesco was definitely the best player on the field. He was outstanding. As for the Rabbitohs, Latrell Mitchell at fullback was just an absolute joke. I've had enough of it, seriously. If Wayne Bennett's fair income, if South Sydney want to do anything this year, you got to put Latrell Mitchell in the centres, for God's sakes. He was absolutely garbage tonight. He did set up a try, which was cool. That's the only thing he'd done. He got so pissed off the last 15, 20 minutes. He couldn't take it. He was doing dirty stuff. Did this really stupid thing on Joseph Manu. I thought he was going to get knocked out. The problem with Latrell, I think his attitude's a real problem in his game at the moment. His attitude, he doesn't seem to give a shit. If they're down, he just goes all stupid, does all these stupid fucking things. It's ridiculous. Adam Reynolds tonight was absolutely fucking terrible. He did not help the young kid on debut, Troy Dargan, once. I kind of feel sorry for Troy Dargan. He had a bad game, but Reynolds wasn't helping him. Dargan was supposed to be the 5'8". Reynolds was meant to be a halfback, but tonight it seemed like it was the other way around. Dargan was doing all the kicking. Reynolds was doing fucking nothing. He was just sitting out, letting him do all the work, and Dargan's kicks were terrible because there's no fucking help there from Reynolds. I thought Cook and Murray played okay, but South's best player tonight was definitely Braden Burns. Braden Burns was their best player by far. The problem with Souths is, like I said in my preview for South Sydney, and I said in round 1 and round 2, they play too structured football. They play too structured. Structured footy, block plays out the back, are not going to win your games anymore because there's not enough penalties. It's all kick reception footy. You got to be quick off the mark. You got to be back in the line. Souths are going out the back. All these stupid block plays. There was one there second half where they went Reynolds, Latrell, tried to get Gagai in the corner. I'm just like, what are you fucking doing? Just play forward football. Stop playing sideways. You play this structured sideways football, you're not going to do anything. You're not going to make the A. You're not going to do anything. You're just going to end up playing shit. Just play straight through the middle. A lot of dummy half running will be good. In the Cowboys game, the Cowboys, I noticed, they were doing a couple of block plays out the back and stuff, but then they did a lot of running in the second half from dummy half, and they just went, boom. Hey, but dummy half running will win your games these days because there's not enough penalties in the game. It's all kick reception footy. Got to be quick at dummy half. Similar to touch footy in a way, but it's all kick reception footy. You got to be quick off the mark. You can't just be at the back block plays. It won't work. You won't beat any big sides doing it. I know the Cowboys still do it. A couple of structured block plays, but we played the Titans tonight, the shittest team in the competition. A couple of YouTubers were live on YouTube tonight watching the game, and they were saying that Titans were the better side. You got to be fucking kidding me. If you think the Titans were a better side than the Cowboys tonight, you must be a complete fucking dead shit and know nothing about rugby league. What a fucking moron. People, I saw about 2 or 3 live streams tonight of the Titans fans doing the stream, and they were saying Titans were the better side, better than the Cowboys. You're fucking joking. It was 36-6. The Titans are just a shit club. They're just fucking shit. They were lucky to score one try tonight. They'll be lucky to score another one this year. They were shit house. I give them no hope this year. They're fucked. But, you know, the Cowboys' performance, I give the Cowboys probably a 7 out of 10 tonight. I give the Titans probably a 2.5 out of 10. And as for the Roosters Souths game, I give the Roosters' performance a 8 out of 10. I thought they were really good. And the Rabbitohs, I give them about a 5 out of 10 because they were competitive. They had no Walker, no Roberts. They had a few out. I thought they were competitive, but probably a fair scoreline. So my man of the match tonight goes for the Cowboys game, goes to Valentine Holmes, and for the Roosters, James Tedesco, the two fullbacks. Anyway, guys, I'm getting out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed the Friday Night Football review. Thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure you guys go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And the final score tonight, if you're not sure, the Cowboys beat the Titans 36 points to 6. And the Roosters beat the Rabbitohs 28 points to 12. Anyway, guys, I'm getting out of here. I'll see you guys tomorrow night for the Saturday football review, which I will be reviewing the 3 games: the Warriors Dragons, the Sharks Tigers, and the Storm Raiders. Anyway, guys, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. Go the Cowboys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Up the Cowboys!